You Greetings. Welcome to the Thursday Night Play Space Live. I'm Keith Avalone from Play Games. My son Sam is running the board, producing the show tonight at our special early time. It's a special matinee edition of the Thursday Night Play Space Live. I've got something I got to do this evening at church, so that, of course, takes precedence. And we're going to bump up our action and play some hockey tonight. The cards are from Andy Lewis, who is actually, I'm trying to think of how many years he's done this. He's made the college hockey teams, big college hockey fan. And he has, for a number of seasons, created the card sets for the NCAA college hockey teams. Like there's 60, 70 teams, however many teams are participating that season. So he put together the Frozen Four, contacted me earlier in the week, and it was great because I was thinking, man, I'd like to get some hockey on the table, but I couldn't come up with a really compelling game. So this really gave me a great excuse to get hockey on the table, and we're going to see who's going to win the college hockey championship. So thanks to Andy for creating the cards. They are available, by the way, on there's a link here on the page you can click to get the cards if you want to download them now and watch as we play, or download them later and play your own version of the game or games on your own tabletop later this evening. Also, we are linking Bob Hansen's Universal Hockey Blast Instant Results Table. This is something that was a newsletter freebie, I want to say last year sometime, but I don't exactly remember when. It's different from the one that comes with the various seasons in that it's universal, and it also creates scores. It's kind of patterned after the Soccer Blast Universal Instant Results chart, which not only gives you winners, but also gives you scores. So you can download that, take a look at that. We used Bob's tool to play the first two games. We're not going to play all three games of the Frozen Four today. Mainly, I mean, I was going to play the games live with the quick play, but then I would have had to set all the lines up and everything. Decided not to do that. And it would take up too much time. I didn't want to have you suffer through me setting up lines for 15 minutes or whatever. So I pre-played the semifinal games, which are actually going to be happening tonight at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo. The University of Minnesota Duluth will be playing Providence. And then DU, Denver University, hometown favorite here at the Play headquarters, is playing UMass. The Minutemen. So we pre-played them using Bob's Universal Instant Results and came up with a Providence win over UMD 3-2, and DU upset UMass 2-1. So those are our two contestants tonight. As you can see on my tabletop, we've got Providence on top, we've got DU on the bottom. I don't think I've ever played a neutral site hockey game, so I decided what I was going to do is whenever the home ice is called for, we'll just use the decider die, and you know, if it's a dot, then the offense will be the home team, and if it's a blank, then the defense will be the home team. And without further ado, let's get rolling. We'll drop the puck and see who's going to win the college hockey championship with Hockey Blast and the Providence Friars taking on the DU Pioneers. All right, here's our face-off, and we roll a 7. We're going to start out with a lull right from the very beginning. And so we go to the 4th minute of play, and we roll a 4. High face-off player wins the face-off. These cards do not have face-off ratings. The data's not available, so we'll just roll the decider die. We'll say dot, it goes to DU. Blank's going to go to Providence, so Providence will win the face-off, and off they go. And we get a penalty right from the start. Oh, we're not going to have any fights in this either, I think. We're going to just have momentum shoves. So penalty on our first, and it's a multiple penalty, so it's going to be coincidental minors. This is the house rule we play with here at the Play headquarters, as explained in the rule book. So we'll simply mark off 2 minutes, and accidentally marked off 4, and move to the 6th minute of play back with the same lines. And another penalty. Oh my gosh! So a little chippy out there. Let's see. So 0-2. Oh, I guess we got to do the face-off, don't we, before we do the penalty? So face-off is going to go to the. Let's see here. The face-off is going to go to the visitor. So I guess we have to go. Dot's going to be Providence. So the visitor is going to be Denver. So Denver, and it's Denver's 0-2 that's tagged with a penalty, which would be Stapley. And so we're going to go, you know what I don't have is my chips. I don't have my yellow power play chips. have to just somehow remember it mentally. All right, so 6 on the penalty is going to be, is he a penalty of 0? He's a penalty of 1, so it's a minor penalty for Stapley. So penalty, DU, Stapley, minor, and we'll rotate our lines. I'm playing with the stacks method, by the way, my personal favorite. So it will take a little more time, but I think of it as you know, the players coming off, and I use the time that I'm moving the the players around to kind of get a visual of what's going on, sort of think about what, you know, what the strategy is going to be going forward. All right, so here's our face-off, and we got to take somebody off the ice, so we'll take off. Let's see, we'll take off McLeod. Nah, we'll take off Peterson. I'm just gonna flip that stack over for now. Nah, then I'll get confused. Really should have brought my chips. Okay, so here's the face-off on the power minutes chart, and it's a 3. It's waved off. New face-off, new players. All right. It's not going to matter because we don't have any face-off ratings anyway. Oh, we have an unusual result. Well, it seems like whenever we do these TV broadcasts, we always get crazy stuff happening. 6, it's an injury. You know what? I think I might just ignore the injury. It'll just save us some time. So we're just going to say whoever's injured is waved off. Normally we would resolve the injury, but we'll go ahead and just play with whoever got hurt is going to just shake it off. So we'll do the face-off again. Or the high face-off team. We got to figure out who wins. So Dot's going to go to DU. So Providence gets the face-off, and they're on the power play. Here we go. And it's a 9. So the team of the most triangles, and that is going to be Providence, which, by the way, I think they've got like 10 triangles on their team, so they're going to definitely get a play here. 6. 3, 2, 1. It's going to be Thompson to Sukumaran to Bjorkvist, so it's a 4-star shot. It's but Philip Lahr, both these goalies are excellent. They both have 5 play save stars, so we're not going to see a lot of shots going in, at least not on the first shot. The rebounds might be a different story. So Larson deflects the first shot, and it will be stoned and then cleared by Larson. So we're going to go to our next line. I'm going to flip this here. And get new players. There's Sean Comrie coming on for DU. And Providence switches to their next line. They might want to do a skip here. Yeah, you know, they're probably going to skip their line, use one of their line skips. I know, but their next line's not that great either. All right, they'll leave it as it is. All right, so Providence with the puck, 9, and once again, team of the most triangles, and that is going to be Providence. They've only got 1 triangle, but DU has none. So another play for Providence as the power play winds down. It's a 7. It's a secondary play. Another 7, 3, 4, 5. So Providence will have Tate to Buns. So it's a triple scissors shot, which is going to be clearly a miss. And that will be snared with a glove hand and cleared. And that's going to be a killed power play for DU. So let's get back to full strength here. Here comes DU back on the ice, full strength. And the Friars now get their top guys back on the ice. Greg Prince, the star of the 4th line. All right, here they go. So Providence does have the puck, and it's an 8, back to the normal minutes. It's an ice blast for skill. Let's see. I see 1, 2 skills for Providence, and looks like 3 for DU, so Providence will be stymied. And we'll switch lines as we go to the 11th minute of the first period. Some good stick work by the Pioneers. Kept the Friars from getting any kind of position for any kind of a shot. And now the Friars' top line is back on the ice. Here comes DU. 6. It's going to be a zoom play. 2 versus 4. So it's going to be Stapley versus Bryson for speed. And they both have it. Nobody's got momentum, so we'll just use the dot. Dot's going to be DU. And it is DU. So here comes Stapley. Let's see here. 7 on the play is going to be a secondary play. 8, 2, 1, 5. 2 to 1 to 5. No momentum in play here, so it's going to be a 1-star shot. Lancaster taking a 1-star shot for DU, and it's a 2-4. It's going to be a miss. But a rebound shot by 0-1. So here's Lukasevicius. Jared Lukasevicius. I probably am not pronouncing that right. But he's going to have a 4-star rebound shot against Hockey. He's got only 2 stars on the shot save. It's... Oh, saved by Hockey. Oh, what a stop. 3 squares on defense. They do have 3 squares on defense, so they're going to control the puck. Wow, big D. Big stop by Hockey. And Providence will take over. We'll switch their lines first. Callahan. Buns. Thompson. Sukumaran. And Bjorkvist. And for DU, it's Finley, Peterson, McClellan, Comrie, and Mendel. Big stop from Providence, and they take it back down the ice, and we've got an 8. It's going to be an ice blast for hit. I see 3 hits for Providence, 3 hits for DU, and let's see. Nobody's got momentum yet, so this is going to be a momentum check, I guess. So dot, the momentum will go to DU. And it does. So they're going to get the momentum and the puck. Well, actually, they're going to get a play out of it, aren't they? Because it's an ice blast result. So here we go. 8. 2, 1, 3. It's going to be Peterson to Finlay to Oh, McClellan's got a scissors. So it's going to be a 5-star shot cut down to 2. 3, and it's going to be a miss. 9, so it's going to be goalie's going to deflect the shot, and they're going to survive that one. Pretty solid effort there. All right, so we'll go ahead and switch Providence first. Descharnay, and Young, Tate, O'Neill, and Conway. Here comes Mendel, Comrie, Derflinger, Staub, and Demeen. All right. Providence again with the puck. No score as we're halfway through the first period. It's a 6. Another Zoom result, 1 versus 5. Let's see, black 1 is going to be Descharnay versus Demeen for speed, and Descharnay does not have it, so that's just going to be another. For as many qualities as Providence has, they have not been able to cash in on them early. So DU is going to take control of the puck as we go to the 13th minute, I believe. And here come the Pioneers with their energy line on the ice now. Looks like Providence also has their energy, their 4th line. Okay, here comes the Pioneers, and it's a 4. Odd man rush. That's not going to happen because I don't see any triangles there. 5. D5 does have a square, so they are going to stop. Denied. Ben Moregas with the big defensive play. And Providence controls the puck moving back towards the DU goal. And here we go. And now their top line is on the ice, and they've got the puck. Good scoring opportunity for the Friars. Let's see if... oh, and DU's got their weaker defensive line. They've got no squares. They've got 1 square showing. Could be problems. 9. It's going to be a momentum check, and I believe that is the momentum is currently with DU, so they're going to get the puck back. 7, and we have a lull. That's going to kill the momentum. All right. So momentum is gone, and we have a face-off. 8. The home team wins the face-off, so we're rolling the decider die. Dot, it's going to be DU. Nope. Providence gets the puck, and here they go. 6. It's going to be a 4 versus 2 Zoom result. So Duhame versus Comrie, and we're checking for Smart. And Duhame has it. Comrie does not, so that's going to be a play. So we way overmatched there. Duhame's got 5 qualities. Comrie's got 1. Here's the play. 3. It's going to be a 4-2-3 play. So Buns with a scissors, Duhame with a star, and Dugan with a star. So it's going to be a 1-star shot with Dugan taking it. And it's going to be missed and stopped. So Providence with the miss. And DU survives that strong threat. And now they're going to get their top line back on the ice. And we switch around Providence. We're almost done with the first period. No score. Had a couple of chances. Really, the best chance was DU on a rebound shot that was stoned by Hockey of the Friars. Okay, here comes DU with 2 minutes left in the period. 11 is going to be a play result unless the defense has 2 squares, and they certainly do. So that's going to be stymied. I think they've got 6 or 7 squares for Providence. All right, and to wrap up the period, they're going to bring out their, I guess they might as well. No, they've got a fairly decent line. It's really only Providence's, their only weakness would be their fourth line is not super great, but it is pretty strong for a fourth line. All right, so Providence as the seconds wind down in the first period, and 8, it's going to be an ice blast result for skill. 1, 2, 3. That's the one thing that DU seems to have the advantage of. I see they've got 3 skills. They both have 3 skills, so the dot will go to the offense, and it'll be a play. Blank, it's stopped. Blank, it's stopped by DU. And that's the horn for the period with no score. All right, we will reset the lines. Take a look and see if there's anything we want to do here. I think they're looking pretty good here. Let's just see here. Yeah, we'll get the top lines back in for DU to start the period. And of course, everybody will get their 2 skips and 1 double shift. Nobody used their double shift last period. Prince on the bottom. Let's see here. Okay, I think we've got that right. And let's just check this here. Right. Dugan. Okay. And they'll get Buns back up on the ice. Now, I think they'll start with the offensive strength. Okay, we're ready to start with the second period. No score. Providence and DU. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Play Space. We're doing hockey tonight, pre-playing this weekend's college hockey championship game. Here we go. Face-off. 3 on the face-off. It's going to be the high face-off player. Well, that's going to have to go. We're just going to roll the decider die. Dot, it goes to DU. And it's going to go to Providence. And here we go. 6. It's a Zoom result, 5 versus 1. So Moragas against Finley for power. And it looks like Moragas is going to create a play. So it's going to be a shot for Providence right off the bat. 11, 1, 3, 5. So Bjorkfist, nothing. Dugan with 2. And a scissors for Moragas. It's a 1-star shot. Moragas is going to take the shot himself. And it's going to be a miss, and a 9 will be cleared or dropped to the next line by Larson for DU. So Providence with a miss to start the period. And we switch the lines. Callahan comes out. Here comes Buns. Here comes Thompson. Here comes Sukumaran. And Mendel, Comrie, Derflinger, Staub, and Demeen for DU, who now have the puck as they move up the ice, and they get a Zoom result. It's going to be Demeen versus Callahan for Smart, and that's going to be no-go. So DU with a missed opportunity, and we flip the lines again as we go to the 3rd minute. And here come the Friars. Conway, who's got lots of skills. Here's Tate. Here's Young, their star defender, who also scores. All right, here they go. Providence 6, and it's another Zoom result, 2 versus 4. Black 2, white 4. It's Young versus Gutman for DU, and we're looking for Smart. Young is going to win that challenge, so it's another play. It's going to be another 1-3-5 play. Wow. They're getting shots, but they're getting deflected back to the back around the blue line. So 1-3-5 is going to be nothing there, a scissor, so it's a 0-star shot. And it's going to be 7, which will be smothered, and we'll have a face-off. So a miss for Providence. We'll switch the lines and face-off for the 4th minute of the 2nd period. Well, one thing we haven't had a lot of is lulls. There's been quite a bit of action. Of course, the minute I say that, I'll probably roll 3 or 4 of them in a row. So we've had lots of stuff going on, but nobody's really been able to mount much of a threat. Providence I should say DU is fortunate that Providence doesn't have a goal, at least one goal at this point. All right, here's the face-off. I'm just going to roll the... halfway think I should just roll the decider die. 7. All right, there's the lull. There's the first lull I talked about. That would be the reason why we wouldn't roll the decider die to decide the face-off. 12, and it's another unusual result. So the high face-off is going to win. That will go to Providence, and the unusual result is going to be 5. Another injury. Well, we scratched the first one, so let's scratch the second one. But if there's another injury, we'll do that. So high face-off, Providence with the puck, and here we go. 6. Another Zoom result. 1 versus 5. And again, it's the defensive guy, Moragas, against Lukasevich. And we are looking for... And, of course, Ben Moragas has like 5 qualities, so he's pretty much going to win just about all those. He's got the smart quality, but so does Lukasevich. So we're going to have to roll the dot to see, because we don't have a home team. Dot, Moragas is going to get the challenge and create a play. And he does. So it's going to be a play for Providence. 7, a secondary play. Just like it's been happening all game. The secondary plays. And once again, 5-3-2. So Moragas to Kavanaugh, who's double scissors. And Lemos is nothing with no momentum. So it's going to be a no-star shot. They got to hope for the rebound. And they're going to get a rebound. So it's a miss. And Prince with the rebound. And he's going to miss. 6-10, that's going to be snared with a glove hand by Larson. So 2 missed shots for Providence. And again, DU survives. Still no score as we go to the, just about halfway through the 2nd period. Switching the lines. Here comes the Friars. Of course, they've always got squares on the line. It's pretty tough for DU to get the rebound shots. All right, here they go. DU 7, there's a lull. All right, so 6 on the face-off. Visitor wins the face-off, so again, we don't know who the visitor is. Dot goes to DU. I think Providence has won pretty much all the face-offs. So here's the face-off. I mean, here's the Friars going down the ice. It's going to be an ice blast for speed. You know, that's the one thing they don't have. They don't have a single player on the ice right now with speed on this particular line, so that's going to be nothing for Providence. A turnover, and DU takes it back down across the blue line. And let's see if they can generate some kind of action toward the goal. And it looks like here's Sukumaran and Wilkins. All right, here comes DU with a 6. Another ice blast, or another zoom result, 5 versus 1. But again, it's the defender. So Davies versus Wilkins. And we're looking for smart. They both have it, so the dot will be a DU play. And it's going to be a DU play. Here we go. 7, a secondary play. Man, this is just a script that's been repeating itself all game. 3, 4, 5. Scissors. 2 stars. And nothing. So it'll be a 1-star shot for Davies. They actually have a star. So Davies is going to take the shot with Derflinger and Mitchell. And it's a 1. Oh, but let's not forget that Hayden Hockey has 5 play safe stars. And he needs all of them. It's a miss. So they're going to get a rebound shot. 01's going to get a rebound shot. It's Demeen with a 1-star rebound shot. And I get a 2. Oh, and it would have gone in. 2-6. Oh, Hockey was out of position. The shot clanks off the bar. A miss. And wow, Providence was very lucky there. That one almost went in. All right, so they're going to control the puck. Still kind of nodding their heads about what almost happened. Holy smokes. Could have been a big goal for the Pioneers. But no, so I think they're both teams are kind of equal now with goals not gotten. All right, here comes Providence now. We've got, looks like about 9 minutes left, or 8 minutes left in the period. And it's going to be a penalty result, penalty event. So 7, also it's coincidental minors. Let's mark those off, and we will conduct a face-off. I should mark those down. Well, I'll remember it. Oh, didn't mean to mark 4 minutes, just 2. And there's a lull on the face-off. So now we are 3 minutes left in the period. And here's another face-off. 5 on the face-off. Visitor wins the playoff. Visitor wins the face-off in an immediate play. So the dot will go to DU. DU's going to get an immediate play. Here they go. 7. Another secondary play. Oh my gosh. They're just shutting down the scorers tonight. That's what's going on. Big defense going on here. So it's 5-1-4 for DU. Lancaster, DeFeer, who's a scissors, and Resegi is double scissors, so it's going to be nothing. And there's going to be no follow-up shot either. So DU misses that one. And here comes Providence. Back down the ice. Let's see. They may want to do their line skip here. Yeah, that would put their top line up. So they're going to go ahead and skip. Given that we're running late in the period. And you know, use them or lose them. And I think looks like DU is going to do their double shift because they don't want to lose they would have no squares on the ice if they didn't. So here's Providence in 2. It's going to be a fight. We're going to read fight as 9 because we're not going to have fighting in college hockey, right? So it's a momentum check. Whichever team has the most hits. And I see 3 for Providence and 4 for DU. So DU is going to get the puck and the momentum for the last 2 minutes of the period anyway. And 11. Well, that's going to be a stop by Providence because they do have, well, they've got 4 squares on the ice right now. So DU with stymied. And so for the last minute of the period, here comes Providence. Down the ice. I guess they could do their double shift, couldn't they? Yeah, they'll do their double shift. And keep the top line out. That would only be fair. And a 9. Momentum check. Oh, goes back to DU. 8. Ice blast for Smart. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2. Oh, it's going to be a play for DU to close out the period. 7. Another secondary play. 11. 5, 3, 1. 5 is a scissors. 3 is a star. And 1 is, well, they do have momentum. So that's actually going to be a 2-star shot from Finley. And 5, 6. So it's going to be a miss, but a rebound. 01's going to get the rebound shot. Here's Finley. This is going to be a 4-star shot for Finley. Oh, and it's stopped by Hockey. And I bet they've got enough squares. Let's see, it's 4, so they need to have, just 1 square. They got plenty of squares to stop it, and that will end the period. So still no score. I would say DU had the better, had the advantage in that period, though. So they're hanging tough. Still no score as we go to the third and final period. We're going to just check our lines here. I think we'll get Barrow up. Get everybody reset. DU does not have a lot of defensive strength. They've got an adequate amount, but certainly not a lot. But what they do have is a really strong goalie. And they've been winning a lot of these quality checks. And when they lose them, the Friars have had to go with their less than stellar, lower tier players, shooters. The defenders have been having to take shots. So it's been an interesting game unfolding here. And bottom line is, it's still anybody's game. But boy, DU would have liked to have had that shot that should have gone in, except for the great save by, the shot that clanked off the top of the bar. Yeah. All right, so we'll start the third and final period. It's still no score. And here's the face-off. We get a 10. High face-off player wins the face-off, so dot it's DU, and dot it's DU. Here come the Pioneers. 8, Ice Blast for Star. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. So we will roll the dice. If they get a dot, they're going to get a play. And they don't, so it's stopped by Providence. And we switch lines. And here we go. Still plenty of star power for the Friars. A little bit less so on the second line for the Pioneers. Although Finley can do it all by himself if he needs to. So it's going to be an odd man rush for DU. Wait a minute. That's right. Yep. Is that right? I'm trying to remember who I missed. I was thinking too far ahead there. It was right. So DU's got the puck. So it's going to be an odd man rush for DU, and 03 does not have a triangle, so it's kind of a moot point anyway. We go to the third minute of play with Providence on the attack. And here we go. We're moving down to the third line. Conway, O'Neill, Tate, Bryson, and Miragius. And once again, it's going to be a situation we've had happen multiple times here. It's going to be a 5 versus 1 Zoom result with Miragius against Demeen. And we're going to be checking for hit. And Miragius has it, and so he's going to win and also get momentum, which is big. So it'll be a play for the Friars. This could be it. 2-1-3. It's a pretty good combination there. Although O'Neill has the scissors. 2 to 1. Yeah, they really don't have a lot of guys there. 2 to 1 to 3. So it'll be a 0-star shot. They'll have to hope for the rebound. Tate taking the shot, and it's missed. I think they might get a rebound on a 5. Let's see. Yes, 0-2 is going to get the rebound. So here's O'Neill with a 1-star rebound shot against Larson. And it's going to be a miss, but they're going to get a third rebound shot. This time it's going to be Conway with a 4-star shot. Starting to look dangerous here. Oh, 5-3. It's a miss. That was close. Larson clears it. Or drops the puck back behind the crease. And that could well have been a goal for Providence, but they were not able to quite get it in. The black die roll was just outside the shot range. Needed a 4, got a 5, because Larson was out of position. Would have gone in had it been on target. All right, here comes DU, and it's a 3v3 Zoom result Ward has only got one quality, and that's not it. It's not power. So DU with a turnover. And we go to the next line with Providence back on the attack. We have got 14 minutes to or 16 minutes to play. Still no score. I wonder if the real game will be this low scoring. Could be. Could well be. Okay. Here comes oh, it's a 12. Oh, spectacular save. This could be it, because neither of these goalies have particularly good spectacular save results. So choice offensive player launches a shot. Goalie must make spec save. So obviously it'd be Bjorkqvist with the shot. Spec save is a 2 for Philip Larson. See if he makes it. 5. 4 or better. It's a goal! Bjorkqvist with a goal. So we've got our first goal of the game. Bjorkqvist. Let's find out who gets the assists. We'll go to the assist finder on the spec save thing. There's the chart in the back of the book, which will help us with that. 5. It will be the highest assist guy. So Duhaime. No, it would be Dugan with the assist. So we've got a score, and Providence is on the board, 1-0. We reset. That's going to put the pressure on DU to try to get something in the net. Hockey, though, is one tough goalie to score on. All right. We're ready to roll. Here's our face-off. 10. High face-off player wins the face-off, so it's DU. Nope, it's going to be Providence with the face-off. 7, there's a lull. All right. We reset. 5 on the face-off. Visitor wins the face-off, immediate play. So, again, we don't have visitor or home in this. We're just rolling the decider die. So, DU. DU gets a play. Here they go. 7. It's another secondary play. That's where all the poor plays are. 7. 3, 4, 5. So, it's going to be 3 to 4 to 5. It's a 0-star shot. And it's smothered by Hockey. So DU with it wasn't even a very good shot. A poor shot and a great save. Wasn't even close. So we change lines. Now we are just about halfway through the period. And things are starting to get a little desperate for DU, with Providence holding on to that 1-0 lead. All right, there is our lineup, and we face off, and it says lull. So now we're under 10 minutes to play. And another lull. Now we are at 5 minutes to play. And another lull. 7. Now we are at 2 minutes to play. There'll be no more lulls. And now things are getting pretty desperate for the Pioneers. All right, here's the face-off. 2 minutes to play. This might be a good time for them to do their line skip. I don't know. They need some firepower on the line. Now let's see if they win. If they don't win the face-off, they won't need it. So we won't do it. Here's the face-off. It's another 7, but we will not. We'll have to re-roll that. I guess. Well, just face-off won by the high face-off. There's just no lull. So we roll the decider to see who gets it. It's DU. Nope. Providence is going to get the puck. And see if they're going to kill off some of that time. 6, 4v2. It's black 4 versus white 2. So O'Neill versus Mitchell for hit. Nobody's got that, so that's going to be a turnover. So this is going to be it for DU. So clearly they're going to get their top guys. They're going to do their line skip right now to get their best guys on the ice. And I think Providence has got a stout enough defense. I think their top defenders are coming up anyway. So it all comes down to this. I guess they should pull their goalie. So we'll get Larson out of there, and we'll get Finley and Lucas Savasius. And we go to the power minutes. I mean, to the empty net minutes. And here we go. 11. Battle for possession. Team with the most defense square symbols. Let's see. Well, that's not going to be DU, so it looks like Providence is going to get it, and uh-oh. Could he have an empty netter here? Oh, spectacular save. So there's nobody in the net, so there's a 0-star spectacular save. We'll see if it hits off the bar. 8. Nobody on defense. It's in there. Oh, did they have a square on defense? Yeah, they do have one square. So it looks like Davies gets down there and manages to get a stick save. So he does prevent the goal. But that is going to be it. So Providence with a missed empty netter. And there you have it. Our final, Providence 1, DU nothing. And there you go. Pretty exciting game despite the lack of goals. It was interesting how both of these teams have some pretty stout offensive players, but they didn't get the puck. It was like the defenders and the bottom line guys that were having to make the shots, and of course the two goalies played pretty much lights out. A couple of missed opportunities for DU. They easily could have had a goal on one of 2 occasions, but that's the way the puck rolls. So our final again is Providence 1, Denver University nothing in the Frozen Four final with Hockey Blast. Thanks for joining us. Glad you could be here. Don't forget, if you'd like to play this game yourself, the links are below to download the teams. And if you do play it, let me know how it turns out for you. See if maybe you want to play both the semifinals and the championship. Be really interested to hear how your version of the games go. And then next week, I believe we're going to play lacrosse. I was following on the Delphi forum. There was a discussion broke out about the lacrosse game, and a lot of people are kind of curious about it. A couple people have played it. Those who played it really like it. So I think and it occurred to me, that's the one game that I don't think I've done any kind of a video for. So next week we will do lacrosse, and hope to have you part of the crowd then. Until next week, thanks for joining us in the play space, and have a great weekend.